are affirming faith communities growing in number globally? Have you ever wondered if faith communities that openly support LGBTQ plus identities are on the rise around the world? The answer is quite interesting. Affirming faith communities are indeed becoming more visible, especially in certain regions and among specific faith traditions. In many Western countries, traditional religious membership is either declining or stabilizing at lower levels. For instance, in the United States, fewer people identify with Christianity than in previous decades. However, the number of individuals who do not associate with any religion has significantly increased. This shift shows how people's relationships with organized religion are changing. On a global scale, Christianity is experiencing rapid growth in areas like Africa, Latin America, and parts of Asia. Countries such as China and various African nations are seeing some of the fastest growth rates. This growth is primarily within evangelical and Pentecostal movements, which often hold conservative views on LGBTQ+ matters. However, there is a variety of beliefs within these regions. Amidst this backdrop, affirming faith communities are gaining traction, particularly in Western nations and urban centers. These communities often emerge from mainline Protestant denominations, specific Jewish movements, and some Buddhist groups. They reinterpret traditional teachings to be more inclusive of LGBTQ+ individuals. This growth aligns with a broader cultural movement toward acceptance of LGBTQ+ rights. Affirming congregations provide safe spiritual spaces where LGBTQ+ individuals can harmonize their faith with their sexual and gender identities. They address the historical conflicts many have faced between religious teachings and LGBTQ+ inclusion. These communities focus on themes like unconditional love, justice, and the dignity of every person, challenging exclusionary beliefs. Moreover, affirming faith communities play a significant role in improving mental health for LGBTQ+ individuals. They help reduce experiences of stigma and rejection that often come from traditional religious settings. Additionally, these communities actively advocate for LGBTQ+ rights within both religious and social contexts. However, it is important to note that the growth of affirming communities is not uniform across the globe. In regions where conservative religious traditions dominate, or where LGBTQ+ identities face legal and social challenges, affirming faith communities often remain small or hidden. The intersection of LGBTQ+ identities and spirituality can be complex and fraught with challenges in these areas. In summary, while traditional religious affiliations show mixed trends globally, affirming faith communities that support LGBTQ+ identities are indeed growing in number and influence. This growth reflects ongoing changes in how spirituality and LGBTQ+ identities intersect, offering new opportunities for belonging and expression within religious life.